Hello everybody, I am Flameless Soul, and today I welcome you to The Plan. Truthfully, I have no idea what I am getting into. This is a free game, so I will be leaving a link to it down in the description. And I do have something I want to ask you all with this video. Who are you to you? So let's get into the game, and I'll explain what I mean. Who are you to you? What I mean by that is everyone has their impressions of you. Everyone thinks something of you. And they all think of something when they think of you. But I want to know, what do you think of when you think of yourself? Do you think of yourself as a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a gamer, someone who writes a book, an author? What do you think of when you think of yourself? I think of myself in this way. I am Flameless Soul. Small YouTuber, author, enjoyer of games, and bullshit philosopher. And there are many other things that I can think of when I think of myself, but those are the first things that come to mind. I'm dead now, I think. I think I'm dead. I'm not dead. Okay. Good to know. That's better. Okay. I don't need to have my hand on the mouse. I don't think you all can see the mouse. But those are the things that come to mind when I think of myself. And that's not all there is to me, obviously. There are dozens of things past that, and there are hundreds of things that even I don't think of when I think of myself. But at the end of the day, if I don't think of them, that doesn't mean they aren't part of me. But it does mean that that isn't who I see myself as. And that's why I want you all to ask yourself the question, who are you to yourself? When you think of yourself, what are the first words that come to mind? It can be any number of things. It can be one thing, it can be a dozen things, but the question isn't just, what do you see yourself as? It is, what are the pieces of yourself that maybe other people don't see, but you view as a core piece of yourself? Because the things that you believe are core parts of your personality are not always going to be the things that others view as important to who you are. Some people think of you as an asshole, some people think of you as stupid, some people think of you as ignorant, and some people think of you as the nicest person in the world. But what do you think of yourself as? Are you any of those things? Are you all of those things? Or are you something completely different? In your eyes, who are you? Because right now I'm the fly. But if you don't cement yourself in your own mind, you will only remain the fly. You will never truly be you, or at least that is the impression that some people have. You will always be just a fly in the wind, letting others dictate who you are because you've never asked yourself, who are you to you? What are the things that you want others to see in you? Do you want them to see a future astronomer? Do you want them to see a writer? Do you want them to see you for your job? What do you want others to look at you and see? Because they are what you look at yourself and see. There's a number of them that you can tell right now just by having asked the question. But it's important to ask that question regularly, because tomorrow the answer might change versus the next day and the next. As you go through life, I'm gonna die. As you go through life, the answer to that question changes. Are you the fly at the end of his life, where he doesn't know anything? Or are you the fly right there at the end, where he knows he's going to die, but he continues forward anyways because it's the only path available? Now, I know that this probably didn't make as much sense as it could have, and in fact, I doubt that this was even 10 minutes or anything. But I still have to ask, who are you to you? That is all I have to ask. Who are you to you? 'Cause the answer might surprise you. At the end of the day, you might be quite shocked to find out that you don't know who you are, and you don't know how others see you. In their eyes, you are someone completely different to how you are in your own. But if you start asking yourself that question, eventually the answer will line up with how those around you see you. Not because you change what you think of, but because when you start asking the question, you start to surround yourself with those who agree with your perception of yourself. Or at least, that's the idea, right? Now, if you've asked the question, and you're comfortable sharing the answer, put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Because I gave you mine, or at least the ones that I came up with in the time I was coming up with this topic. And if you want to try out this game, I'll leave a link for it down in the description. It's short, it's sweet, and it quite literally is the life of a fly. I'm pretty sure that's a fly. But I do hope you all enjoyed, and remember guys, smile, because even if you don't know who you are, you've at least asked the question, right? Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.